This segment is brought to you by Terrebonne General Health System. Your partner is good health.
Hey everybody, welcome back into Bayou Time. Harry McCullough here. There was a lengthy narcotics investigation that led to a search warrant and arrest in the city of Thibodaux. Here to talk more about it is the Thibodaux PD Department, Lieutenant Clint Dempster. Hey, Clint, thanks for joining us. You guys have been working on this case for a while and got an arrest on this, huh?
Yeah. Thanks for having me. Definitely, it was a couple of months in the making. Our narcotics detectives have been investigating it. Sometimes things like that take a while. Especially whenever, you have a lot of moving parts. This particular arrest, it was a Ja'Cory Smith, a 27 years old black male of Thibodaux, charged with illegal carrying of a weapon in the presence of a CDS, possession of marijuana, 14 grams or less, illegal use of a controlled dangerous substance in the presence of persons under the age of 17, and possession or distribution of drug paraphernalia, and prohibited acts of Schedule II felony. And also you had a warrant for a contempt of court. They actually made the arrest and the search warrant was conducted on August the 19th. And that was a collaborative effort between our SWAT team, narcotics, patrol, as well as our CID, Criminal Investigations Division. And this was in a 100 block of Ribbon Cane Drive. They did have several occupants inside the home. He was the only one that was tied to the narcotics inside the residence, but there was several other arrests made inside the residence for some warrants that several subjects had, including they did also have a juvenile that was present inside the residence.
So so I see a lot of cash there and a weapon, which was could be dangerous as well. So a good arrest by your team there.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, anytime we can get drugs and guns off the street, it's a good day for us. So like I said, just hats off to those guys and a good collaborative effort, within our interagency.
Yes, for sure. Change the subjects a little bit. Let's talk now about golf carts on the roadway. This time of year, during the summer and when it's hot out there, a lot of people just like to use golf carts. A lot of kids like to use golf carts just to get from one house to the next. It's a pretty popular thing. I know they sell a lot of them around here, but they're not exactly legal on streets.
Correct. And again, if you follow the right protocols and you do make them street legal and get them registered and, follow all the things underneath Louisiana Revised Statute 299.4, if they go to that, they can follow it and just look at all the different things that they have to do to meet the requirements. It's been a law. This is not a new law. A lot of people are mistaken thinking that this is some kind of new law that we're pushing out. It's not. The reason that we are pushing it is just because we've been having a lot of both us seeing it visually and also a lot of complaints coming into our office as well as the mayor's office in reference to just golf carts being on the street, particularly juveniles driving these carts. So it's really important to remember that you have to be a licensed driver. Regardless of it being street legal or not, you have to be a licensed driver to drive these golf carts on the roadway. But it definitely has to be street legal, even if you are a licensed driver to drive it on the roadway.
Yeah, and I guess, does that also apply to like the UTVs, all-terrain vehicles and that stuff?
Yeah, so their laws are a little different. There is some specific laws regarding ATVs. This particular law that I cited, that is specifically for golf carts, but there is an ATV law out there. There is other laws pertaining to other vehicles. It used to be, one law kind of covered everything. That's not the case anymore, so it's kind of been broke down. And the more they come out with different ATVs and golf carts and those style of things, I'm sure the law will just keep growing. But as of now, it's just really important to familiarize yourself with these things. You also, it's a requirement to have insurance on these golf carts. So just some things to worry about, to focus on. They have to have insurance. They have to have a driver's license, have to have all the, the blinkers and the light accessories that you would typically have on a vehicle. And you have to obey all traffic laws, stop signs, and things of that such. So it's just something that we wanted to familiarize the public with and just remind them, because we are seeing a heavy influx of juveniles driving these things on the roadways.
Right. Yeah. Sometimes you pass, you go, wow, was that kid like 5 years old? So sometimes, you do kind of see that. And finally, we're saddened to announce the recent passing of a former chief. Right there, Keith Estevans. He was the chief from, I guess, 94 to 99. So you want to talk a little bit about him and his passing?
Yeah. So like he was before my time, of course, but Chief Estevans, I hear a lot of stories about him. He'd been with the department since 1970, and he served all the way through 1994. Correction, 1999. He was chief from 94 to 99. So, he's been in every aspect of the department, good asset to our police department, laid the foundation, along with a lot of our other chiefs that's been through here. So, just on behalf of Chief Zarang and Mayor Clermont, we would like to extend out, our condolences to the family while they go through this difficult time, for his family, as well as all the law enforcement partners that had the blessing of working with him through the years. For
sure. Yeah. 29 years of service, even being elected to constable in his retirement community in Mountain City, Tennessee. So he had public service in his blood, for sure.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, Clint, thanks so much for the update. We appreciate it, man.
Yes, sir. Thanks for having me.
All right. We'll be right back with more Bayou Time right after this.
This segment was brought to you by Terrebonne General Health System. Your partner is good health.